Hello, hello, and welcome to the Redefine Healthy Masterclass. Redefine Healthy in 2022. I cannot believe it that we are like nearing the end of another crazy, crazy year. I am so excited to be here with you. As you are coming on, please let me know in the comments. If you are watching the replay, please let me know in the replay so that I can say hello to you after the fact. And I am coming to you live from my studio here in Israel. Sometimes you'll see me at the studio, sometimes you will see me at my house, in my home office, but for this evening, it's 7:30 at night here. I am in my studio. So, again, I would like to welcome you to day one of the Redefine Healthy in the New Year Masterclass. This is a 2-day experience. That means that if you are watching this today or tomorrow, you have a whole other day with me, which is super, super exciting. And tomorrow I will be going live at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6:30 p.m. Israel, so it's an hour earlier than the one today. Again, as I said, if you are coming on live, let me know in the comments. I can just see people popping on, but I can't see who you are. So I'd love for you to say hello as you come on and join me. So I shared it live about this masterclass. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. It's actually pinned to the top of my Facebook page. And as I said in my live about the masterclass, this 2-day experience is going to shake everything you know about the fitness and diet industry. And my intention is that you walk away from this masterclass feeling differently about your weight loss and healthy lifestyle journey, and that something shifts inside of you as you begin to look at your workouts and nutrition differently. And it's taken me a long time to really speak openly about this topic outside of the women who have worked with me directly in the Focus Method program. And I realized recently that this is a conversation people need to be having now. They need to be having now. It's a truth that I have discovered in my 8 years in the fitness industry. It's a truth that I have really internalized in the past year of my own personal growth and development journey. And it's a truth that I'm really ready to speak openly about now. And I believe that you're ready to hear it now too. It's a truth that deep down inside you already know. And I'm here today to help you access it. Now, before I do, I want to share a story with you of when I was starting out on my fitness and nutrition journey, which I like to refer to as a healthy lifestyle journey. You'll hear me saying healthy lifestyle a lot on here. And about 8 years ago, my definition of a healthy lifestyle looked different than it does today. It was just when Instagram was really taking off and the whole ebook fitness trend was in full swing. And I was getting my personal training certification and was looking at photographs of influencer trainers in the industry, and they had super defined 6-pack abs. And I thought, okay, as a trainer, that's what I need to look like. And that's what my clients want to look like. And I showed the picture to Tal, my husband, and do you know what he said? Ew. And at the time I brushed him off because I thought he was, trying to make me feel better about my body. And in my head, everybody wanted to be stick it thin with defined abs because that's what was displayed in the media and all over my Instagram. But the great thing about being human an individual is that we all like different body types. We all have different body types, and we all have a different definition of a fit body, of beauty, of perfection. So I want to ask you a question, and if you feel so called, again, you can answer in the comments. So think of a time when you lost weight and you were really fit and you were like at your thinnest, and think back. Did you feel unhappy with your body? Like, did you feel like it wasn't enough? Like, for example, how many times have you looked back at pictures of that time since and said, damn, I look good. Why was I so unhappy? Why didn't I realize that that was enough? So in this masterclass today, I want to address 3 things. The first one is the media. The second is perfection and our self-worth. And the third thing is to help you redefine your weight loss and healthy lifestyle journey. So let's start with the media, the fitness and diet industry standards, the trends, the messaging. This is a conversation that has already started to come up a lot in the beauty industry. For example, the most common being, Dove commercials, where just a few years ago, they started showing like the spectrum of body types and skin color, but the damage had already been done. While the industry has really made great strides in changing what they're showing now, we've already been programmed to see certain things as beautiful, to strive for the perfect body, to look like the girl on like the old magazine cover or the influencer trainer on Instagram. And if we don't take the time to undo that programming and realize how it can lead to self-sabotage during our own weight loss journeys, then your results will never be enough for you. Every article you see about 5 foods for fat loss, 10 keto recipes, 3 tips to start intermittent fasting just pulls us further and further away from successfully embodying a healthy lifestyle. Now, just on my Apple News today, I'm going to share with you a couple of the articles that came up just to give you an example of this. Diet or exercise, which is better for weight loss? Everything you need to know about the flexitarian diet. What's a flexitarian diet? I have another good one. Breakfast habits to avoid if you want to lose weight, says experts. How to take the bland out of a low sodium diet. Now, how does your head start to process these things? Oh, low sodium diet. Okay, now I have to be on a low sodium diet. Like diet or exercise, which is better for weight loss? I mean, you need both. Like our minds are constantly searching and processing and trying to find the right answer. So because we're always searching for the right information, the right answer, the how, we're always going to feel that what we're doing is not enough. And the answer isn't in the diet or the recipe or the current trend. The answer is within you. Now, hear me out. You might have been a little bit triggered by what I just said, or like I might have gotten like an eye roll, like, okay, Alana, the answer's in me. Whatever you say from here on out is just a bunch of hogwash. But if you're triggered by this, it's usually a sign that it's time to listen, to change the way that you're doing things. And if what I said intrigued you, then you should keep on listening as well. We've been taught to seek the answers elsewhere rather than learn about and listen to our own bodies. Our bodies are a powerful machine that have survived thousands and thousands of years, and at some point, we stopped listening. So what I'm proposing is that you cut out the noise from the media, and understand how to really start listening in to what is right for you and your body. Now, another thing that has been ingrained in us is perfection. And this is a major topic that I help my clients overcome in my program, the Focus Method. Our need to be perfect and do everything right all the time. And if we haven't done it right, then we've failed. And that is directly related to our self-worth. This is our own inner dialogue. Every time we start the new diet on Monday, and by Wednesday eat 5 cookies, and then we hate on ourselves and beat ourselves up afterward. I just rewatched the movie Eat, Pray, Love, and there's a scene in it where Julia Roberts is in Naples with her friend eating pizza. And this beautiful pizza is sitting in front of her, and the friend doesn't want to eat it because she's gained weight and she has like a tummy roll, muffin top. And Julia Roberts says to her, "I'm so tired of saying no and waking up in the morning and recalling every single thing I ate the day before, counting every calorie I consumed so I know exactly how much self-loathing to take into the shower. I have no interest in being obese. I'm just through with the guilt." Aren't you tired? Like, tired of the guilt and shame around food, tired of beating yourself up, tired of always looking for the answers elsewhere? Like, yeah, I was too. And it's taken me 8 years in the fitness industry and like 20 years of my life, like since the age of 11, of daily shame and self-loathing and restriction to come to fully understand this. Your self-worth, your happiness doesn't lie in the number on the scale. It doesn't lie in how perfectly you stuck to your meal plan this week. It lies in undoing what we've learned about nutrition and diet and beauty our entire lives. It lies in uncovering what we're really unsatisfied with in our lives now that's causing us to emotionally eat and sabotage our progress. We mask our unhappiness with diet and restriction as if the skinny body will make us happy. But it's time to get really real about what's underneath. It lies in coming back home to our bodies, to really listen in, and most importantly, start to trust yourself to know what to eat and how much and when, because you are your own person, your own individual, and her body is not your body. My passion and my intention is to help guide you on your healthy lifestyle journey. Healthy doesn't mean the most skinny. Healthy doesn't mean guilt and shame and self-loathing after eating foods that you love. And healthy most certainly doesn't mean restriction. Healthy is fueling your body with whole foods. Healthy is balance. Healthy is understanding nutrition rather than constantly seeking out answers from others. Healthy is identifying what works for you. Healthy is trusting yourself and your body. Healthy is tapping into the reasons you emotionally eat rather than masking it. So my intention for you is to come back home to your body, to yourself, and to start to communicate with and respect the most important in your life, and that's you. Now, if any of you are mothers, you might be saying, I definitely don't feel like the most important important person in my life. My child is. But if you're not healthy, if you're not prioritizing yourself, how can you show up 100% for your little one? How can you change the trajectory of his or her life so that they don't struggle the way you have by modeling. So I say again, my intention for you is to come back home to your body, to yourself, and to start to communicate with and respect the most important person in your life, and that's you. You know when you when you see people at the supermarket and there's like a big pile of watermelons and you see the people knocking on the watermelons. And they're like listening and they're feeling and they choose one. And then you go and do the same and you're like, what the fuck? How did she know? Like, how I'm knocking and I can't figure out which watermelon is going to taste the best. And that's what I want nutrition and, your daily eating habits to look like for you. That you can knock and just know and trust. Know in your body that what you're doing and what you're eating is right for you. And on the other side of that is the most pink, juicy, delicious watermelon you have ever tasted. The conversations that I have with the women I work with are not about half a cup versus 3/4 of a cup of rice. They're about life, work, relationships, the past, present, and future. Because at the bottom of that bag of chips is not your issue with self-control. It's years of absorbing information from the media. It's years of guilt and shame around food. It's years of trying to be perfect and failing. And together, we uncover the root of the event, the foundation upon which your beliefs around food and your body were built, and we restructure your relationship to food, to workouts, to your body, to yourself. Because that trust and deep knowing in yourself is healthy, redefined. So with that being said, I want to talk to you a little about going into the new year. We don't wait for spring or summer because of the way we should look in a bikini. You want to do something about this now because your health, your self-worth, your happiness is important now. If you really want to get off of that hamster wheel, then you're not going to wait. I'm not here to sell you another cookie cutter weight loss program where you'll fall back into your old ways 6 months from now. I'm here to get you results and change the trajectory of your life, of your kids' lives, and the health of your family. Now, I want you to go into the holiday season, okay, right before we even hit January 1st. I want you to go into the holiday season knowing that you're already following a different path. I'm pretty sure if you're here, you probably made a promise to yourself at the beginning of 2021, that you were going to do things differently this year. So now's the time to do it before we enter 2022. The holiday season, I love Christmas. The moments are about cherishing the people around the table, or if your family stresses you out, maybe cherishing the moments of silence with yourself. But I want you to go into the holiday season, into 2022, feeling at peace rather than at war with yourself and your body. So with that being said, my next group program of the Focus Method is starting on December 19th because I want you to go into the holiday season feeling confident. I want you to go into 2022 knowing that you are already following a different path. This is the most powerful version of this program I'm running to date. You are not going to want to miss this deep transformation. it's on a whole other level, because unhealthy, unsatisfied, unhappy, it's not an option anymore. I'm ready to see you get results. And I'm sure if I'm ready to see you get the results you've been waiting for, you are too, and we do it together. So, as I said, if you're interested in joining the group program, it begins December 19th. You can just send me a DM or a private message. Or if your style is more one-on-one mentorship, I also have that available. Now, tomorrow. Today we discussed the concept of redefining healthy, the bigger picture. And I'm sure you're saying to yourself, okay, great, I'm on board. Like, I'm inspired, I want to do things differently, but I still want to lose weight and shed fat. I still want to fit into that pair of jeans in the back of my closet. And so tomorrow we're going to talk more about the how. So I thank you very much for joining me today. If you would feel so called and you'd like to share your biggest takeaway, let me know. And I will see you tomorrow, Sunday, December 5th at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. in Israel. And if you are watching the replay, then I hope you enjoyed. And again, let me know. Have a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are, and happy holidays. Bye.